Tailgate down.
All right, we're in beautiful Barrie, Ontario. I've run into Kourtney Lloyd with a K. Tailgating, again, direct motocross, brought to you by Scott Sports Canada, Mika Sports Canada, and Kourtney. We just finished round 10 of the CMRC Nationals. What was your thought of the season?
It was a weird season this year. There was no one that really ran away with anything. There was a lot of injuries. There was a lot of, it came right down to the last moto for Sean. And, it was a pretty crazy season. I've never really been a part of it where it's been so up and down and you don't know who's going to win it and the points are really, really tight. And I think it was good, to have it like that.
Does it make you feel a little bit better being Team Canada general manager with Sean winning the championship, riding fantastic? Colton has stepped it up the last few rounds, and you've just got a great team all around. Tyler Medallia is not getting worse or older, he's getting better. That's got to make you feel good going in.
Yeah, it does. I think it makes you really help you made the right choices and who you pick for the team, and you obviously want to send the best team that you can. I mean, I'm trying to do the best job I can for this whole industry and for all the fans and everyone. So I think winning the championship for Sean when he is on Team Canada as our MX2 rider, I think he's got a lot of confidence going into it, and I think it gives the country a lot of confidence in sending us over there.
I was in the meeting back in Calgary and there was a lot of interest. That's also got to spark you up and make you happy with everyone wanting it so bad.
Yeah, it was. When I first took this role on, a lot of people were saying that it's going to be hard to get the riders even to want to go and the teams to want to go, and so I was a little bit nervous about that. Last year we did a really good job, but if you don't have the riders wanting to go, then you're kind of stuck just picking kind of because you have to. But to have an option is really nice, and to have the support of the riders is huge for me because I don't run a team all summer, so they have to put confidence in me that I'm going to take them overseas and it's going to be a really good program. So to have everyone show up in Calgary and show their support for me was huge.
Now there's still time for people to get behind Team Canada, support you guys, help you get you over there, get you what you need. What's the best way for people to still help out?
Yeah, I mean, we've got the raffle ticket sales going. The draw is going to be next Sunday. We've got a GoFundMe page. We have the sponsorship packages that are still going out. So there's different levels of sponsorship, which is all over our Facebook page, all over our Instagram page, the links to them. We do still need some funding to go. We haven't quite reached the goal. We are going still. We're gonna try and make it work, but there is still a lot of room that we need to for support. We need help.
With this being your second year, is it a lot less stress now that you got the jitters out of the way?
Yes and no. I think I know what to expect more for this year going into it. I think it's different every year because you're dealing with different teams every year. So the dynamic from last year with it being all KTM and Husky riders is a lot different now than having 3 totally individual teams. So I think there's going to be roadblocks every year. I feel more confident in taking the team. I feel like people are more confident in me, so that does give me confidence. But I don't know if it's easier or not easier. It's just different.
But you are definitely looking forward to going over?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Okay, and then you have your own race, Prince George. It was, every rider I've spoke to said that was their favorite track. That's got to feel good?
It did feel good. I was nervous, everyone's kind of my friend and everyone, so I want them to have a good experience when they come to town. I know there was a lot of rumors before Prince George that it was going to be kind of shitty, and that, can I say shitty? I just said it twice.
Yeah,
so.
twice.
So that kind of didn't make me feel very good, but it also made me up my game. So I dyed the ponds blue. I made sure everything was weed whacked. I made sure that it was legit so that when you guys got there, obviously there was some struggles. I mean, the parking wasn't exactly that great, but we are going to fix that for next year. And we learned a lot, and we know what we have to do different for next year. So being so good on our first year, I'm really confident for the second year it's going to be even better.
So this is not a one and done event?
It's not one and done. Not one and done.
Okay, back home, dealership's going fine, your amateur team, how's that all going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's been a little bit weird this year with the forest fires. A lot of the races have been canceled, and but there's a lot of people up in the Peace region that are still racing, and so like Hayden Wolf and them, they went up there last weekend to race that series, which is different for them, but they're getting races in where they can and dealing with it where they can. I mean, the amateur program is like where my heart is. I love those kids, and I'm pumped that we get to support them. So it's as weird of a season as it's been. They've made the best of it, and I'm proud of them for that.
Okay, so Pro Nationals are over, amateur stuff's winding down, you've got Day Nations. What are you going to do up until Day Nations? What's next for you?
That's only like a month. There's a leaf blower.
Teeter, totter.
I'm going going to work at the dealership, obviously, and just get everything streamlined for donations. We're going to ship the bikes here in a short amount of time. So I'm just going to work to make sure that I'm still pushing the fundraising and running the dealership, and spending time with my family at the lake and everything is going to be kind of what I'm going to be doing, and just kind of working.
All right. On a side note, we're just fresh out of the new press conference for the Jetworks. Any thoughts on what possibly could be a new series?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome. I think anyone that wants to try and take on something huge like Justin is doing, and his family. I mean, it's not just Justin; he's got everyone behind him. I think it takes guts to do something like that, and I respect him. I also, on the other hand, respect Mark, and he's been doing it for 25 years. So it's you know, I think both of them do a good job in their own ways, and I'm excited to see how Justin does with this. And I think the whole year of racing, I think, really adds a lot of leverage to it, and I think it helps the riders. They're going to have more bike time. They're going to have more races that they get to be a part of. So, you know, maybe they will be more on par with other countries and things like that. And I think it's going to legitimize Canada and put it on the map, which I think is really, really cool.
Okay, we're mid-August now. Highlight of the summer?
My highlight of the summer, I don't know if I can say.
Ooh.
No, just funny. Funny for me. Highlight of the summer. Seeing Brett Lee today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I gotta say.
He looks good.
He does look good. And I was worried I wouldn't see him all summer, so seeing Brett was really my highlight, which is probably boring to most people, but...
He showed up with a fresh cart, right? He looked good.
Yeah, he did. He looked good.
All right, so we still want to get behind Team Canada. We want to better our efforts from last year, or at least match them, because it was a fantastic result.
Yeah.
We'll keep plugging away.
Thank you.
Why don't we say thank you to everybody that's helped so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Team Canada, we have so many sponsors behind us. Future West Moto, McQueen MX, all the media people in Canada, Honda.
Billy?
Not Billy so much. Sorry, Billy. Even like, you know, even though KTM doesn't have a rider this year, JSR has been, you know, crucial. He's helped me so much. There's so many people that I know I've left people out, and I'm really, really sorry, but I'm really grateful that people are getting behind Team Canada, and I think it's important for us to have a team and to keep this thing alive and to moving towards the future. I think we're going to set ourselves apart, I think, from different teams, and we just have to keep the momentum going forward.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time. I know you're a busy person. So we'll wrap it up now. Thanks to Aaron, Davis, everyone at Mika Sports, Scott Sports Canada, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All bets are off once you put the tailgate down.
Is it going still?
No, I don't have that much to film.
You full of shit. Isn't film from like back in the day?
Teeter totter.
You don't use film still?